The doctors around here is no good. It's no good, man.
I don't really go to the doctor that much, simply because it's unless I'm really sick, I'll go. But if not, then I'm not going to the doctors. It's as simple as that.
That's very good for ill people, to help the ill people to cope with things and get better.
So my doctor's brilliant, very good doctor. He don't stand for no fooling about and nothing like that. He gives me the proper medication that I need for my mental health and so on.
I don't have a doctor because I don't trust them. It's that simple. I can see the NHS going private in most probably 7 to 8 years. Hence why I'm in no hurry to find a doctor. Anything I need doing, I sort myself out or go straight to the hospital, that's it.
And he's just brilliant. He's really makes things really personal. He never rushes you through your appointment. And also with regards to, I've got a little boy who's 18 months old. If I ever call and he's unwell, he will always see him. He'll always stay late and always do a late appointment. And I've got nothing but positive things to say about him.
I can't fault my local GP, to be honest. It's a practice of 4 doctors, but the one doctor that myself and my family see, with me having children, yes, he bends over backwards, you know, he rings me at home, he's been and seen my daughter at home, so, you know, and he's always there at the practice, so I can't fault that at all.
Well, at the moment I'm homeless, so I'm trying to help and they're doing fuck all. And you try to get an appointment at the doctor's for all the time, it doesn't matter if it's an emergency or not, you can't get through to them. You get to the hospital for something you want to do, you're sitting there hours, you could die anyway. And just a pile of wank.
So you just want to be registered with a doctor that will see you when you feel like you've got a problem, and you need that wider kind of support as well.
And a lot of people need it.
Yeah.
There's people in wheelchairs and they're cutting legs off and they're getting worse in hospital than what they are outside of the hospital.
Yeah.
Load of wank.
So you feel let down?
Yeah.
Generally I haven't had a bad experience really. I do find it frustrating when you want to make an appointment to see your GP and you have to like get up really early and then it's fully booked that day and then you can't get in until the next week and also that you can't see your GP. Most of the time you end up seeing other GPs and stuff, so really you haven't really got that relationship as you used to have.
I really like my GP, she's really friendly and you can also book online for an appointment, which is really handy.
GPs I hardly see him, I think once a year, you know, so I'm pretty fit at the moment. Maybe when I do see him I might find out what's he really like.
Everybody there is really committed to doing a damn good job.
Every time I go I get a different person, so it's not like you, whereas you know the person.
I was very good, they are very kind to me. From the beginning till tonight, yeah, my doctor, yeah.
Good in what way? Can you get an appointment easily?
Yes, very easily, yeah.
And do you get to see the same doctor?
Yes, the same doctor,
Can you get through on the telephone?
Yes.
Yeah, so is that a local surgery?
Yes, that's her surgery.
It's brilliant. My grandma, my mum, they're always going to the doctors, getting their appointments on time, getting their help, getting treatment, so yeah, it's brilliant, yeah.
Getting an appointment?
You can't get an appointment at my doctor's.
You never can?
No. I've had to wait 2 weeks.
Is that
to see no, that's to see any doctor. And I'd rather wait to see my own doctor. And the walk-in clinic centres, they are the worst ever places you could go.
If there's a walk-in off, they just try and get you in and out as quickly as possible. And it's just
Walk-in clinic in Holly Hall, yes, with my youngest daughter because she suffers with asthma. And especially like in the winter when she needs additional medication and that. But again, they were always very good and they told me where the chemist was, the pharmacy that's open late.
I had trouble with my heart and they put me under a specialist and he sorted me out and I went in an emergency and he sorted me out and I ain't got a problem with Russell's Hall. I know there is a problem because I've been told, but from my own experiences it was good for me.
So I'm going in a minute, my aunt's hospital now.
Oh, is she at Russell's Hall?
Yeah.
So, and how are you finding that visiting her?
Alright, because I took in this morning, it says you have them assessment board to go to school, so you can use it whenever you want.
Yeah.
That's alright, no one's visiting her.
Yeah. What hospital have you been to?
Yeah, I've been to Russell's Hospital, they are very kind as well.
Did you go to A&E or?
No.
Okay, but you got to see him quickly wherever you went to.
They are very good service, good quality.
Yeah.
And they do respect as well. Was very good.
Got confidence in
Yeah,
them.
very confident. Yeah.
Fabulous.
My dad was in hospital a couple of years ago and they did everything they could, so I visited him every day, and from what I could gather he was clean and tidy, what you'd expect, so when they helped as well. And my dad's, you know, there's only me and my dad, my brother at home, and at that point it was just me and my dad, so I was every day and he was kind of quite down, but yeah, I thought it was great. I thought they helped, the nurses were there always, so yeah.
And when you went to Russell's Hall with your son, what happened?
He had pneumonia and, well, he's had quite a lot of problems, hasn't he? That's why now I've refused to take him to the walking centre.
With regards to hospitals, I haven't had to use the hospital too often, so haven't really had a negative experience as such.
I do use Russell's Hall occasionally, and I have to confess that whenever I go there I'm always met with total support, and I think that's about as much as I can tell you.
As for the hospital, I'd rather stay away from the hospital and go to the doctors, because you catch more going there than actually staying at home. I'd rather stay at home than go to the hospital.
The hospitals, I mean, I was referred to Moorfield in London, which is just amazing. It's just so good. So yeah, I've found everything brilliant. I feel really supportive.
So considering you've had to travel far
Yeah,
to hospital, it's all been joined up really well.
Really, and communication has been really good as well.